Hello everyone! Of course, and now we will have an orientation with our subject, ED 6. By the way, I am with my niece. Say hi to them, hi. Hi! And now, of course, let me start giving you an orientation about our subject. ED 6, or also known as the Teaching Social Studies in the Intermediate Grades, which give focus on culture and geography. Are you okay? And of course, let me welcome you all students in our subject. You know what? It's my first time that I'll be handling B and 1A, 1B as well as 1C at ASCAT Trento External Studies Center. That is why I would like to welcome you all in our subject. And of course, let me introduce first myself. Okay? By the way, I am Mark Jan M. Martinez, 23 years of age, and of course, this is my email if you would like to send me some queries and the like. And of course, my contact number 091231440021. So just a piece of reminder, if you want to contact me via cell phone number, so please do send me a message first introducing yourself, your section, the campus where you came from, and of course your concern before calling me. Okay. And now, talking about teaching social studies, I know that you had your teaching social studies 1 with Ma'am Karil, and now I will be your teacher in teaching social studies 2. So, what is the focus of this major subject? So, let me read it to you. This course aims to equip the students in the B.Ed program a strong background in the local history and culture. This background serves as an avenue for further inquiry of the available resources in the community for localization and contextualization of teaching elementary subjects. Areas to be studied include natural heritage of the locality, tangible and intangible culture that are of great significance to the socio-economic and political activities, and of course, of the people in the place. In the end, they are expected to come up with a profiling of available cultural resources in the community. And also, let me inculcate to you, in teaching social studies too, I will give more emphasis on how to teach araling panlipunan, most especially in elementary grades. Because you know what? With your 4 year stay here in the institution, you should be able to know the theories. Not merely just the theories, but you should know how to apply the theories. In short, theory into practice. And here are our, sorry, and here are our, so pardon that. So, dilito ako tong pag-umangkon. Okay. So, bloopers lang yun. So, pardon that, of course. Wala na po sa kong pag-umangkon. Okay, well anyways, let's start with introducing the topics in our subject. So, we have 5 units actually. So, first is teaching araling panlipunan. I know Ma'am Karil already taught you what are the approaches that you could be able to use in teaching araling panlipunan. But of course, I will be reviewing that one, and of course teaching, or I will be discussing it one by one para mas masabtan pag yun. And of course, unit 2, preparing instructional objectives. Because you know what? I want to make our class, this, what do we call this one? Some sort of demo teaching class. Why? Because from the very first topic, we will have a demonstration na. Yes, later on, I will explain to you unsay mga ganap ana. But of course, on the very first topic, most especially in culture, we will start the demonstration para mas mahasa pag yun mo for me to be able to give feedback po sa inyo. And of course, three, culture, geography, and of course, we also have the demonstration. And of course, for our grading system. And for our grading system, actually, this is just the same with the previous semester. However, in the students' outputs, di ba 60% yon. So, gi-divide namin siya. So, quizzes or performance tasks to 40%. And of course, for your project, 20%. So, 60% yan. And of course, your term exams are 40%. So, the total is 100%. And now, the final rating shall be based on 40% midterm grade and 60% final grade weight allocations. And for our rules and regulations. I know there are some students who keep on asking me, Sir, we want to have this, what we call this one, modular learning modality. Sir, we are asking for modules. You know what? To tell you honestly, there is what we call this one, short period of time wherein we could prepare for the module. Yes, that is why I am really encouraging all of my students to do online. Yes, let's make use of Facebook. That is why we now have our Facebook group. So here in our Facebook group, dun ko ipopost yung mga learning materials, announcement, and the like. For I know that most of my students are what? Using that social media platform. That is why, what are the things that we need to remember? So first, we have a meme here. Kapag crush kita, crush mo din dapat ako. Respect me, or in short, ano bang ibig sabihin nito? We have to be respectful. Why? Because respect begets respect. Respect starts from yourself. You need to respect first yourself because before you could respect others. So that is why I am really encouraging you, future teachers, to be respectful, most especially with your instructor. That is why I posted in our group chat na if you want to message a certain instructor, you need to introduce first your name, your course, from what campus you belong, and of course, make use of po and opo, and if possible, you could include emojis because it will really set the tone. Yes. And of course, how about this one? Your road. Umayos ka, padampot kita. Your Rodrigo Duterte. Good. So this means what? Be aware of strong language, all caps, and exclamation points. I know there are some students nga wala pa ka-move on sa pagka-jeje, but please, tanggalon ta na siya karon. Let's be formal when it comes to messaging our teacher. Yes, therefore, avoid using all caps because intense kayo na siya. And of course, make use of proper punctuations. Okay? So, pugi! Kagayo ko! Wow! In short, be careful with humor and sarcasm because we do really have different cup of tea. So therefore, right now we are having online. So therefore, what? Let's try to be sensitive because we don't know that we throw jokes, then other people got offended with your jokes. So therefore, we need to be careful with that one. But honestly speaking, you know what? I am the kind of instructor wherein I do fond of giving jokes. That is why you need to increase your what we call this one level of sensitivity in our class. Okay. So how about this one? So what is the correct judgment term for millionaire? Or in short, yes, grammar and spelling matter. Most especially in messaging me. So please, ayaw mo pagpa-judge, no? So, let's try to practice our what? Proper spelling. And of course, unlike everyone, I get my news from a reliable source. Are you sure? Because you know what, most of the what we call this one, outputs of the students, they are not fond of including the source. So therefore, in our subject, you need to cite your sources. And of course, we have this one, share ko lang, flex ko lang, smile ang mga gipang flags, o yabira, okay lapat. And of course, Don't post or share even privately inappropriate material. Why? Because on the previous semester, there is this one student who shared kanang magpalike bitaw sa kanang, sorry to use this, kada sa mga SK bitaw magpalike sa among GC and the like. Oh, ngano man eh, ngano magpalike man. So therefore, no sharing of unrelated things in our group chat. Okay? And also, kung school related siya, okay ra kayo. And we have this one, pwede manligaw, hindi pwede. Prince na lang, good morning. Urgh! Please don't abuse the chat box. So, if your question is too personal, nga erase or i-address mo siya sa imong classmate, please, ayaw na sa tuang group chat. Okay? So, bawal mag-uyab-uyab sa group chat. And of course, anong nangyari? Backread na naman ako. Dapat attempt to find your own answer because there are some students who are what? Tapulan mag-backread. Here in our class, once I already answered that question, therefore, you need to backread. So, let's have this what we call attitude of backreading because you know what? As what I said, that there are some questions that already answered on the previous what messages. So, tutun tag backread, no? And matuto kang gumalang sa nakakatanda sa'yo. And hindi lang nakakatanda sa'yo, but with your instructor. So, set a respectful tone. As what I said, make use of po and opo. And of course, include emojis, most especially in messaging me. Not only me, but also to the other instructors. Because you know what? Right now that we are having purely online, most especially kayo, you are first year, right? So therefore, most or I think all of the instructors don't know you yet. So they don't know your attitude. So therefore, right now, let's be respectful, most especially in setting tone. And of course, this one, submit files the right way. By the way, please do read the instructions carefully because I am fond of including the file name in the instruction. Yes, so please pakibasa ninyong instruction because you know what, I do have this what we call i-set na file name of your outputs. And of course, kinalasan, you need to be kind and professional. At the end of the day, of course, at the end of your stay here in our institution, you will be what? Future teachers. You will be teachers. You will be teaching in Department of Education. So therefore, in the four corners of the school palangdaan, you need to train yourself of becoming a professional. And of course, the major requirement of our subject, we have the demonstration video. Don't worry, it is by group. And of course, your lesson plan. And of course, the learning material such as handout and PowerPoint. And of course, summative quizzes, we only have 5. I think less than 5 pa na siya. And of course, the term exams. So, for instance, kulang kag isa ka major requirement. Therefore, you will receive an IP remark. So, any questions, clarifications, if you have, so please leave in the comment section. So, ayaw mo kaulaw. Please leave. I will answer that one. Or, also, you may ask in our group chat. By the way, we will have a virtual meeting, okay, this week. So, please wait for the meeting link. I hope to see you. And of course, it is my way of explaining what are the things that you will be doing in our subject. Again, this is Mark John M. Martinez. Happy learning.